We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. In now is John Jay. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights.
For the Cubs, left fielder, John Jay.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. John Jay is retired to kick off the inning. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he... Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
In there, strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside, the throw. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Gloved by Russell. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Stepping in, Manny Pena. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hayward is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Pena goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Man, that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Addison Russell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a double steal try here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he standing in. Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Neil Walker, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw gets him, 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is digging in for his second at-bat. John Jay, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 30, John Jay.
Hit back up the middle, taken by Walker. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Braun racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. For Hayward, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1, And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. That misses 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to stepping into the box, Zach Davies. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now a pitch on the way. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. First delivery to him on the way. Ryan Braun is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll be back in standing up. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Ready now, Manny Pena. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number
So
8.
coming to the plate, Ian Happ. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Striding in once again, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Duffy.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, John Jay. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Jason Hayward.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A little bit outside, 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 1 away. Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aguilar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Stepping in, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. From the stretch, Christian Yelich will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string, but I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Zach Davies is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Duffy sets. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is after it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Walker has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun is after it, and they can't run it down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the whole.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. From the stretch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pedro Strop is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Pedro Strop.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. J.J. Hoover is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Santana moving forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Contreras is on his way home. The relay. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Pedro Strop. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In now is John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now for Jay, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Steve Cishek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Steve.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else. What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2. Eric Timms will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-1, here it is. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Chris Bryant.
Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50. Jacob Barnes.
High pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Time for the traditional 7th.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses for ball 1. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Settling in now, Jacob Barnes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Eric Sogard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Yelich is running. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Jay. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Hosmer is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Alex Gordon is going to be asked to get the now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Yelich. He's got it 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box, Steve Cishek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Rendell Grichuk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Striding in, Ryan Braun. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Manny Pena is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
That's by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes. For the second time tonight, Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the end.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-hander.
Defensively for the Cubs.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Real Muto.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Eric Timms. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Just missing here, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 2-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Neil Walker would be next. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch. Coming to the plate now, John Jay. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
John.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward
Right
now.
fielder.
Leadoff man on base,
Jason
and we'll see
Hayward.
what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly, he was sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Yelich. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Hosmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Stripling is under it near the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Neil Walker. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Second baseman. Number 20.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Half is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine.
The pitcher.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Ross Stripling. So with two away, they decide to let him pitch. Jet Bandy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Happ is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat. And as a result, he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, center fielder Christian Yelich.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
This is line to left. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he botches it. Here comes the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman Travis Shaw.
He's set. Here it comes. Travis Shaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bryant takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Sean Shea.
Liner towards second. Oh, and he misses it. In now, Jason Hayward. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line towards center field. Yelich is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Chris Bryant. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. For Hosmer, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Eric Timms. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Eric Timms.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Manny Pena, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. In there, 1-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Neil Walker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired 1 away. Into the box, Addison Russell. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's safe. So stepping in, Tyler Chatwood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay.
Sean Jay.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. First and second now, one man out. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
22.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
14, Hernan Perez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Yolis Chacin, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt.
Yolis Chacin.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The batter, number 3.
So striding in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lays off 1-0.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In the air now out to left field. Braun has a read on it. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. For Hosmer, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Chacin comes set. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Here comes the
Braun.
first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Now to the plate, Eric Timms. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 9.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. At the plate, Ian Happ. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. And that one stayed up a little high.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-1 on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a rather easy first out. So striding forward now, Tyler Chatwood. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Push to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Little dribbler up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. So striding in, Neil Walker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Happ moves over. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Hernan Perez. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ulysses Chassin. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Now another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Eric Hosmer.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. For Hosmer, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Brent Suter.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Addison Russell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Chatwood. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is digging in and looking for more. Christian Yelich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, John Jay. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eric Timms is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Shoots this one over to first. Hosmer has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Addison Russell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Garcia has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brent Suter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here just a little bit ago. Brian Dunzing. Summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jet Bandy. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Late that time for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And that's over. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Koji Uehara will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Bryant's got to get rid of it, and he is in there. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw won't get him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So striding in, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. One run is scored, and a second run is across. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Carl Edwards Jr. is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he feels with it.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning, as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. The pitcher, Carl Edwards Jr., steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Set to deliver the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. First offering on its way. John Jay is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. From the stretch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a ball pulled hard, but fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 coming. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Boone Logan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Eric Sogard will move into the on-deck.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Chatwood. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Yolis Chassin. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.